Alright folks, we're just starting out with a little bit of detailing that I've been doing over here. So this is just the entrance to our back entrance to our offices and our fairgrounds area. And I just was going along doing adding some bike lanes in, and I thought I'd make the little entrance of this cuter. So I did that, and I added this bike lane along because I realized this bike lane came through and just kind of stopped. So this is a bike lane that crosses over all the way, and then people will ride their bikes through over here to this bike lane. So I wanted to continue the bikeage up along going toward the freeway here because I wanted to add a little bit of a green cities district over here. This is just out by our farmlands, have the flour mill and the bakery over here. So I thought a little bit of a green cities district would be good. I also thought using the unique building, what was it? The winter market would be a good thing because it looks very farmy. I don't know. It looks like, it's got all the little stalls and stuff, and oh well, it's Christmassy decorated. But anyway, all the little stalls and stuff seem very farm-like to me. So I thought it would be a nice little addition into this area, draw some people over here, create some jobs. And then so when we continue over the freeway, over into this land, we can start a whole nother kind of small town over here, a little suburb. But anyway, it would just be kind of like a buffer zone and a little shopping zone. I don't know if I want to come behind here with any houses, but definitely across the freeway. Make some houses, make a train, a passenger train with some of the new trains. Ooh, the new train stations we got from the content creator pack. So that's a future thing, but I just thought extending the bike lanes over, I think we're getting some use. Of course, nobody's going to be using it right now to prove me wrong, but anyway, getting some use of people picking it up to come over to just work in the farms anyway. Here's a guy right now. So that'd be a good little thing. This little road here is just a little, it comes from network extensions. It's a pedestrian zonable pathway. Cars will still go on it, especially commercial vehicles delivering goods to whatever businesses you might put on there. So I'm just going to go ahead and do some good old plop the growables here of green cities stuff. Commercial eco, that's what we want. Let's do 1x4s, or is it 4x1? Maybe 3x1. 3 across the front and then 1 deep. Make these little guys. I'm gonna put 1 in the middle of this one. Trying to be very symmetrical here, and it doesn't want to let me. Take out that path. Turn off collision. Collision is this one. So then if we go back here, it won't collide. Oh god, but it brings back the trees that were underneath it to start. But that's okay, because I should take those trees out anyway. And then what else did I want to do? Let's turn collision off again so I don't mess that up. Whoops. So I don't keep messing things up. And then maybe on the road here we could have a couple of bigger buildings. That would be more 3x2, perhaps. That's parking. Do like a building on the corner. I do kind of want to keep. Let's try to find those smaller buildings, 1x2, where it's kind of like a, like farm stands and stuff. And why won't they snap onto the side of this? That's okay. What is this one? That one's an actual little building too. Maybe we'll put this one over here to be more permanent. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm trying to make it very, you know, pop-up style. That it's not really large and... Oh, that's the one we just did. Any 1x4s. Oh, we have more of these. Oh, yes. This is what we want. We're just gonna put in this whole place and it's gonna become adorable. Oh yeah, that's what we wanted. Okay, good deal, good deal, good stuff. So, oh, there's another one. Should I delete these two and try them out? Different kind. Oh, it's made out of like little shipping containers and stuff. I don't know. I actually don't really like it very much. Doesn't seem pop-up-y. So I'm gonna leave those ones. I'm just gonna fill this in with pathway, I think, to continue the themage of dirt themage. Okay. So yeah, nice little extension to this community, the farming community. What should we put over on this side? Maybe one of the bigger Green Cities assets, like the grocery store, 4x4. Eco commercial is healthy weeds. Yep. Yeah, that's what we want. And then is there a 2x4 asset? Perfect. So yeah, just making a little eco land, eco area, Green Cities district. I'll come through and detail it with some trees and bring this forest up area. Maybe we should put in a little bit of a park. I mean, this is a tourism draw in itself. But we could put in a little bit of a park. I'll come back to it. I'll revisit it later. But anyway, the main thing I wanted to do for this episode was not over here, but just to show you, I cleared out all these residentials. And we're going to make a bit of a park and feature of this area and then fill this in with who knows what yet. But coming over here to do the island, to work on the sports center island. So we've got this road coming over too. That is a bikeable. Yeah, this is where our bicycle highway comes through. So the bikes can come all the way over the big main bridge. And then there's this bike pathway. Bike pathway? Is that right? That comes over this way and then connects here. And then of course they can go through the main part of the city as well. So this is our bike access, and then this is just normal road access. And you know what? Do we want to change this out to be one of the brand new looking roads? That might be kind of fun. The new roads from the content creator packs. So let's see if I've got them in here. Yeah. All right. 6-lane stone bridge. 2-lane. You want to do American or European? The American ones have like trusses and the European ones have more stone archways. I think I'm going American. I'm leaning American here. So let's try to find the 4-lane American road. Probably the 2-lane American 4-lane truss bridge. Upgrade. Oh, let's turn off collision so we don't kill our road there. Probably going to pop a few trees back in here too. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's the trusses. So it's just a little bit different. Has different kinds of pillars on it. This nice fencing along the walkways on the sides. Yeah, okay. I like it all right. Nice looking, nice looking. So then let's continue. Let's put collision back on so we don't not bring this down to the ground right here. So we don't not take trees out. Page down. And let's see. I'm just going to bring this out to here for now. And I forgot to turn collision off. Okay. Can I just delete that? Exactly what I said I didn't want to do. Okay. Get out of here. So we'll just come out to here-ish. And I guess I should just go ahead and take all these trees out. All right. So this is a huge island, and I'm thinking, I mean, it's not just going to be sports complexes. I'm thinking maybe some parks, maybe a little bit of fancier residential over here, because this is just going to kind of be the end of the city over this way. And then, oh, maybe one or two unique of like shopping buildings or the museums. We've got all sorts of things we can put over here, but I'm going to focus kind of over here for right now because we've got this nice little point of land that comes down, not so steep cliffy right here. So I might make a little bit of a park area out of this, and then we will look at some. Let's just go ahead and look at our varsity sports stuff. That's in the learning land. Varsity sports. All right, we've got aquatic center, meh, basketball, track and field, baseball, ooh, baseball, and football. The reason I go ooh, baseball is because those usually have like good views out over land masses and stuff. So which way do we want this to face? Maybe kind of, oh my gosh, can I turn this off, please? Thank you. Maybe kind of looking back out this way? Or do I want it down on this point, looking into the water, kind of? I think I might. So I'm gonna terraform this land out a little bit, and I'm just gonna be really quiet while I'm doing it, and probably fast forward because I'm gonna try to put in keys and stuff, but to be honest, I am not very good with keys, so we will try that out. So the great thing about these seawalls, these keys, the new ones from the Content Creator Pack, are that A, they have new textures on them with not just a boring concrete, they're actual stone, or you can choose brick, or there's a few different ones. But they also are able to have pedestrians on pathways, which is on the walking along the actual wall. So that's like pretty freaking nice because that was one of the more unrealistic things. So you can kind of come, I'm just going to take all snapping off here. If I can remember what buttons to push. You can kind of come like right close to it. maybe I want like a decorated tree-lined one just to show. You can get kind of close to it and it'll attach. Look at that. So then people can walk on there. But anyway, I did this for the sports stadium. So let's see how big that is. And we will try to... Ooh, it is quite large. Oh, that's kind of a nice orientation facing out that way. What's the view out there like? Yeah, that could be kind of nice. Alright, we're going to go for that. So I need to put a road down. Let me put this kind of right where it starts to be, the landscape starts to move. So we're going to take this height and push this back just a little more. Beautiful. Beauty. Oh yeah. I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. For some reason this is saying it needs to go up. Things act really funny when you start getting them close to keys, and it's part of the reason I don't really use them very much, but oh well. Alright, so there's that. And then we can continue our road, please. How many squares we want in the middle here? 4-ish. Ooh, it's going all wonky. All sorts of wonky. Maybe I want to smooth the hill out and have it meet up at the top here. That's probably a better idea. Ooh, and I could put the metro coming down. Man, I'm having all sorts of ideas. So let's smooth this a bit. Coming up this way. Now let's try it. Okay, so here's what we're looking at. I was kind of trying to think to put some parking over here, but maybe I'll go off of this side because my parking lot roads don't really work very well on not flat things. So that's something. I guess I could take, let's use move it and get out of this and use move it and make all of these nodes. Yeah. Control H for the same height as this. Did that work? It did not. H. This. There we go. There we go. So now all that's the same. That's kind of a steep incline, but, you know, I've seen worse. San Francisco. Ha ha ha. We could also take this one. Oops. Undo that and just go to our single selects. Page down that a little bit so this isn't so crazy. Yes. Okay. We can also take this one down a little bit. Do I want to leave it? No, we'll take it down a little bit. Down, please. All right. So then we also want to bring our monorail. It comes to right here. We want to bring it over. We also wanted to bring one over from this area over to here. So maybe this one will bring over, stop. Because I want to get over to this track and field stadium as well. Let's think about this for a second. Bring it over the bridge. Have a stop. Do I want a tram to take people back and forth everywhere? Transportation, please. Station on the street. I can just hook it into already occupied. What are we occupied by? I can bring it into one of these, please. No, not that. Alright. And then we'll upgrade this road. And bring our rail line over. Monorail line. Slope objects. Boom. So then it should be kind of a nice gradual, yes, okay. I've never actually done that before. I've never performed that operation. Anarchy. I'm just gonna do it because the slope is not too steep. Oh, except it really is. I can just bring this one down more. Because that's hilarious. There we go. A little bit of a crazy slope into this one, but that's okay. We'll leave it for now. Then we can come around the back and meet with this one, perhaps. I was kind of also thinking if I should take this one and meander it over here to make like a three-way intersection out of this one, so we could have a circle for the city, and then there would just be like a circle or a back and forth, a U shape for this one. So you can, if you live in the city, you come to this one. If you live outside the city, you come to this one, and U shape. Anyway. So let's see, what do we want in this area? I think maybe one of the unique buildings, the Grand Mall or something along those lines. A mall or a casino. Ooh, what's this? A football stadium. Let's take a look. Let's take a gander. We've got this mall, the Posh Mall, which is not too large. Quite like it. Posh, very posh indeed. Not too large, has a good view out there, but then there's the other one, this one, the Grand Mall, which looks, it has this hole in it, which I would like that hole to be facing the other way, so we need to put a road over here to access, but that's okay because we want some more streetage in this area anyway. Let's come out 15. Is it 15 wide? Let's take that back and come out 20. There we go. So it's still kind of facing that away. Take this off again, please. Oh, but the hole is facing out toward there. I could do a little bit of an angle to get it just right. Orientation of your assets is really like, don't just plop stuff down, folks. Look at the orientation. Really take into consider where you're placing things, because that is what makes your city look good. All right. Is that too much of an angle? It really is. We need a much smaller angle than that. Okay, third time's the charm, folks. Yep. Yep, that's what we wanted. Looking, so you're looking out yonder ways. I can't get close enough in there to look at the city, but it's looking at the city. And then when you're looking at it from this side, yeah, you see the interesting architecture as you're driving over the bridge to Grand Fun Time Island. Okay. I am on board with that. So let's go off of this angled road and make a little tiny grid over here. Just to, let's see, do I want to level this out a little more harshly? Probably so. Just keeping with this angle here. So that now we can put our roads in and have a little bit of an overlook of the down there area. Ooh, should I put some hotels over here? I think I should. I really think I should. So we need water, first of all, for this folks. This little folks right here. Oh my gosh. Snapping to angles that I don't want it to snap to. And then let's put in a district. We'll do tourism on one side and leisure on the other. Let's do tourism like an L shape. And then we can do leisure also like an L shape. We're going to come out on this side too with the leisure. Please come back, tourism district. These districts. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright. Third time? Not gonna let me keep it, are you? Okay. Let's just put it in and we'll live with however it. So this one is tourism and this one is leisure. And then we'll just get some blue. Get some blue in here. Do I want... I'm going to make a little bit of park over here. I was going to say, do I want any open space in the middle of that? But we'll make a little bit of a walkway park thing over on this side. Let's keep with our... all snapping off, please. Tree-lined park pathways. And hopefully these guys will start growing in and we can get some power to come through from this side. Maybe, hopefully. What could I put in here that is not flat in the center? I was going to fill this with parking, but should I put buildings? Oop. They're gonna let water in. Okay, wrong tool. Let's do the slope tool. And click here. Click here. Whoop. There we go. That's what we want. Still a little bit jankified right there. Okay. That should work. What I'm going for there is to be able to connect another pathway through. So let's just go ahead and do that. That'll connect onto the key. Hopefully. I think. Maybe. Let's see. I don't know if they only connect like on the back side of the keys. Should we do another one like that? Like so? Because it certainly connects there. I don't know if it connects here, but maybe we'll just leave it. Drag it through a little bit so that it looks like it does. And then we can garden that. Oh, let's get some electricity up here for the moment, please. Electricity would be good. Without taking out any roads. Alright. Alright. Going, getting there. And let's get this guy some water so that we can start bringing people over. That'd be great. That would be fantabulous. Metro lines is what we want. I'm just gonna start a whole new one that goes from here to here and back. I guess he probably wants power too. We could put a park. Want a park there? See if any of these normal parks fit in here. I'm thinking just the standard. This one? Oh, that's too small. This one's too large. We're just getting a little Goldilocks-y, aren't we? Too small, too large. Put it here. It's not so bad. Does the power go through? It does. Okay. And a pathway coming out of that, perhaps? Perhaps. This is one of the few that you can do, the pathway. Let's do snappage and straight lines, please. We can come up just to there with that, and then maybe we'll continue something around here. Oh, hello. Hang on. Let's delete this path and come straight out with this one, kind of as far as we can, and then do a bit of a walkway. Let's take road guidelines off here. Curve down like this, and like that, and like so. Oh, right. I wasn't sure if it would connect in that way. Still not. Can I get this to go down a little bit? Can I get this to move over a skosh? A skitchy scooch. I don't know if those are connected or not. But anyway, let's put some parking in the middle here. And that is on roads. This is just called the parking lot roads asset. And can we go one larger? I think we can. So let's start where we're flat. You always just want to put it on a flat zone. Anarchy. Because the little decals can't really handle not being on a flat zone, and anarchy stays on for this. And then you just kind of click and drag with your right mouse to rotate a little bit more. It's so finicky. All right, so parking for that. I wonder if these pathways connect through, or if I can put like just a standard hoober doober. Can I make it curve? Can. Alright. Anarchy off. Yeah, okay. I don't really like how high this one is either. Why is it so high? All right, enough of that. Let's look at our little area over here. We got some hotels. We got lots of people. Oh man, that just grew right in, didn't it? Maybe make a little bit of a waterfront walkway out of this so that all these people that are walking can just access. That's probably a good idea. Good idea. So let's start here. Go straight over if it'll let us. Oh, come on. Let's do a little connection, please. There we go. And continue with this. With the angle. Yeah. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. The texture tearing there, I am not so fond of. Can I just paint it with some concrete? Tiny, tiny brush. Again. Can indeed. I love the painting tool. Makes your life great. Oh, but it ruins normal sidewalks. So we will just put something here to block that. Like bushes or trees. Let's try a few of these. Ooh, too little. There's a big one. Oh no, we can still see it from an angle. That's okay. We're just gonna live with it. So anyway, how's our little thing performing over here? Oh yeah, look at our people coming in. Hello folks. Welcome to Funtime Island. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. A little bit more commercial over here, perhaps, would be good. I kind of want to do a little bit of a road. I'm going to pause this so all these people don't freak out. Can we stick to the ground, please? Page down. Let's force this to be on the ground level. I'm just trying to get a little road on road action so people don't stop on the main street out here. Just trying to get all this zoning right here filled in. And I think outside of this thing, we'll put a plaza. This thing. That's so informative, I know. Put a little plaza out there. So we have a nice view of the Grand Mall from our monorail station as we walk out the building. Nice, very nice. All right, and then we will reconnect this pathway. Please. Thank you. All right. Come straight out. I can. I don't know what I'm doing with the end of this monorail yet, so we're just gonna leave that. And I do want to put a bit more commercial in this area. Just maybe keep it off the main street. Maybe we'll keep 2 off the main street and we can put a pathway through there. Yeah, let's do that. Pathways are your friend. They're my friend anyway. Wrong tab. Tree line? Is that too many trees? Let's see. Off. Close as we can get. Yeah, it's not so bad. Let's just do farm fence. Not forestry, farm fence. Just a little bit of a something to give it a little something something. Yeah, that's what it needed. Just a little bit of a fence. Okay. Getting there. Sort of, kind of. So that was low density. Is that what I wanted? Do I want high density commercial? I don't know. And then for these areas, I'm kind of want to keep a bit of a green belt going on the along the main road. I don't want too many buildings coming along there. So let's just go ahead and paint this whole thing out as a park. And with the big brush, please. Take in all of this. For now, we'll probably continue it the rest of the way up, but I'm concentrating on this little part of the build right now. And then we'll need a park gate. City park, please. Do I want a main gate? Yeah, I could put that down here. Little main gate. And some pathway would be nice. Some bit of pathway. Snap to our angle. And get to the edge of that and then come down. As close as we can get. Connect to that. This terraforming over here is going crazy. I just don't know what's up. Let's smooth this out a little bit, please. Thank you. And this road is still, it's way too high. There we go. Can I bring back the smoothie into this area? Thank you. Okay, so I'm not too concerned about this park making money. I don't need everybody to go in gates. That's going to be my only gate. It's just going to basically serve as places for people to park. But I want to put in some park assets alongside the quay here. So I don't know if I can fit it. I can fit one right here. Little cafe overlooking the water. I can kind of flesh it out with some more of the decals for the ground there. Even though people don't actually use these things, we will put some for them to seem like they can. Like so, and a tree. And a different kind of tree. And one more over here on the corner. Alright, so yeah, fleshing out the park. Flesh out a park along the whole Riverwalk here. So there's people that will come from here, but mainly what I'm trying to see is if people will connect once they pick up that park, if they will connect on this pathway that comes in the end of it, or they'll only use this one. Because we're just trying to figure out how these keys work right now. I like my baseball stadium though. Alright, and what else do we want? I guess we want to flesh this park out some more. So I'm going to add in some trees and detailing and maybe flesh out this part of the park some more, and we will be right back looking at our new little attraction peninsula. Here we are folks. Have a look around here. I was really confused of what to do with this green area here. Because I was adding in all this park stuff. I wanted this to be kind of like a nice green belt next to, kind of as a buffer zone. Because I want to have like chalet, condos, things over here on this hillside. And I didn't want them just to be looking at masses of buildings. So I thought like a park, kind of a nice green space would be nice. And kind of, I didn't want it to be super dense all over like this. So maybe just this one little area was deemed zonable, and as many nightlife and hotels packed in there as possible. And I started off with this little park just behind it for the people to enjoy. Standard park stuff. Nothing fancy, just all the normal city park things. And then over on this corner I was very confused of what to do because it was a weird like triangle of grass here and another one here. So I decided, hey, some waterfront walkways have Ferris wheels, so I decided to put in some amusement park stuff. Ferris wheel, cafe, souvenir, bathroom, threw in a bunch of trees and flower gardens, and it actually started because I put in this little park, the carousel. That's just a standard park. I was like, hey, we could also put in a Ferris wheel, so I think that turned out nice. It's a good little way to use that without having any buildings that people would be stopping to park for. And then over here, I didn't like the way these little commercial buildings grew in, so I used a couple of these Japanese content creator. This is like a drive-in restaurant, and this is a noodle restaurant or something. Just to give a little more draw to this area, because these are attractions in themselves. And then to continue on the restaurant theme, just a couple of cafes I hand placed with Plop, the Growables. So I think that's a good little use of that area, and not as decorative as the rest of this, but just expanding this park all the way along, coming down to over by our baseball stadium. And good news, pathways do connect into the end of these walkable keys like this, so we're getting some use out of that. Not a ton. The only thing I really have over here, I have this one little cafe, and then I've got these gazebos, so I suppose that'd be a nice place to hang out. Nice quiet spot at the end of the peninsula here. Not so quiet if we're having a game, but yeah, I think it's pretty nice, pretty nice. Don't really know what else to do with that area, so unfortunately you can't snap things to the keys even though they're walkways and they're inside of a park, so oh well. But this, I had a game come through and this parking lot filled up. These parking lots filled up. Of course, I have Traffic Manager on with a high accuracy of traffic simulation. Then over here, didn't really do much. I added in some redwood trees kind of all over through the forest just because that's my tree of choice for this cité. So a few redwood trees here and there to bring the landscaping height up, create some focal points, and all these tourism and leisure things. I didn't really know what to do with this over here. I'm just using these kind of as a water break before we get to the key. I think it works okay, but then I put a bunch of trees here and I didn't like it. I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it as a little bit of a grassy area. Looks a little blank to me though. Maybe I'll put some clusters of trees. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this little end of the peninsula. I think it's shaping up, turning out, getting there, all that jazz. I do think I want to add in some trams because I had hordes of people walking down from our track and field stadium I plopped up there, just walking all the way down here to get to the monorail. So I'll either take another monorail station up there or maybe do trams. Could maybe turn this main road into trams and do like a bit of a little tram plaza, and maybe I'll come. Then maybe that's what I'll do with this weird spot is kind of come over here with trams and do a bit of a turnaround on this hill. Yeah, that might be the thing to do. Anyway, so trams. Maybe I don't know if I'll change the main road to trams. That's probably the best thing to do. And this was just a little idea I'm working on since I had the some amusement park stuff over here. I also have over in the fairgrounds some amusement park stuff, so I didn't want to do like a whole amusement park with every single ride, but I was kind of thinking putting the luxury hotel over here. If you go to like Vegas and stuff, sometimes hotels have a roller coaster, so I might add in another couple of rides just with this. Just a little mini amusement park for this hotel. And then maybe the football stadium? I'm not sure about how I feel about this track and field stadium. Maybe a football stadium's the way to go, but either way, I think it's turning out well. Whoops. I think this is looking pretty good. It's getting there. I'm not so sure about the greenbelt thing, but because I feel like it's heavy on this side. But either way, I'm gonna shut up and take a look at this, looking over toward the city. Let's take a look at it from the bridge. Driving in through the city. Yeah, looks like a fun place to hang out. So, next time, I mean, I want to finish that eventually, but I think next time I want to focus more on the downtown, kind of finish fleshing out this area, make this all into a park, and put in a few more unique buildings to bring our skyline up, because these are all kind of IT cluster buildings. And finish out the skyline, have a few more big things in here, and finally finish out this area. So that's what we're going to work on. We do also need some more residential, but for some reason the building themes turned off. My building themes, Steam is having some issues right now, so I lost a bunch of houses. They all rebuilt. We're gaining people again. We'll get there. We'll see if that's fixed, but until next time, guys, we'll just see you then.